Good morning. It's Monday, August 26th, 8:09 a.m. And well, this is my second attempt. uh, I, and I'm already doing it again. I'm pausing between words at really awkward moments and just not speaking well today. My allergies and hay fever are still going crazy. The medications I'm on for both the allergies and other issues has my brain just stuttering really bad, and I am so sorry. Plus the ADHD doesn't help, but yeah, whatever. So last video I talked about reading only a few pages of each of these two books and then reading a chapter out of the Stephen King book. Well, I didn't do that because that very day a bunch of my Libby holds became available, and instead of postponing them, I decided to borrow them, and so I've been trying to get those all read. And then of course another one came available today, and I went, I just can't do this. So I set the delivery on it out for later because I just can't. There's no way I could read this many books all at once and keep up. So anyway, the Queen Elizabeth. I had forgotten that her half-sister Mary actually got to be queen ahead of her. But yeah, so that is what it is. And oops. So far I'm on chapter 3. You know, I finished chapter 2 yesterday. I'm logging it on a little slip of paper. Sorry about my terrible handwriting, but it is what it is. And then, and so instead I'm going a chapter at a time for each of these. I think I already said that. I don't know now. And then going back to my e-reader and reading the Libby books because I've got to get them done before they get taken from me. Yeah, so chapter at a time. Both books have been amazing so far. The Life of Elizabeth I is in a format that I wasn't ready for. I was expecting it to read kind of like a high school textbook, and it doesn't, which is thankfully very good. I'm enjoying it. What Alison Weir does is she tells it by giving you all the information of stuff that is happening around Elizabeth at a certain time. You know, the events around her, the things that are affecting her, you know, all that stuff. And then she focuses on that moment in Elizabeth's life. And it's been a bit of an eye-opener. It's actually kind of ruined all my favorite movies about Queen Elizabeth I. Because the history doesn't reflect quite what it should. Which of course that happens all the time because history tends to be written by misogynistic men, right? And, you know, so getting it from this point of view, a woman who's researching it the way she is and giving details that a man wouldn't say, you know, like the fact that they very disgustingly were constantly badgering her her staff, servants, ladies in waiting, you know, maids, you know, around her about her periods. Yeah, that's gross. But, you know, she'd once she was older, she'd hit a point in her life that they were concerned she wouldn't be able to bear children, and that maybe she was barren, and that's why she wouldn't get married. Because, you know, she refused to get married. And why not refuse? You know, because if she married any man from another country, her people wouldn't have been happy. She knew it. But anybody within her own country would be self-serving, and she knew that she would be put aside instead of being able to rule herself. And she really wanted to rule. She wanted to take care of her people. So, yeah. So, getting this written by a woman, you're getting a very different viewpoint of Elizabeth's life, and it's a lot of trauma, to be honest. Okay, so enough of that one. Rachel Maddow's prequel. Now, if you like U.S. history and are near catastrophe of events in the 30s and 40s with a dive into fascism and not as bad communism, but the Hitlerism with the fascism was a problem. We had people in our own government working against us because they loved Hitler. And it makes me sick. And the anti-Semitism and the things that they were doing to gain power were just insane. And Rachel here lays it all out there. And it's hard. Because you're realizing these people thought that they were patriots and doing harm to our democracy. Well, how is that patriotism? Well, it's not. But anyway, so this has been good. It's been hard, but it's been good because it's leading up to a comparison that is it's really frustrating to understand that we're repeating history again with the Republicans. So anyway, hopefully we'll live through this. So yeah, that's, I think, all I've got today, because I just wanted to update on where I was with reading these books. Because I think the last time I tried to say, oh, I'm going to read these books, and then things didn't work out, and then stuff happened, and I never got back to it for an update. So this is my update. Yeah. And I will, I guess, hopefully put out another video next week with more update. And hopefully I'll be a lot further along in both these books, especially if I'm going to try to do a chapter from each every day. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.